In this short introductional video, we'll talk about tasks and projects on TOMAS.DSE platform. First, about tasks. One of the most useful and simplest functions of TOMAS.DSE platform is task management. The essence of management is assigning tasks to your employees. Usually these tasks are communicated through email, telephone, or in person, but problems can arise with monitoring of realization of different tasks, such as emails with reports can get lost in your mailbox containing hundreds or thousands of other emails. Using traditional ways, there is no general overview: what hasn't been done, what's the status of the task, which tasks are late, who is responsible, and so on. In Thomas, monitoring is simple. With a few clicks, you can see your tasks and tasks of your employees in calendar or list view. You can create new tasks, see or upload reports about task realization, and search for tasks using search filters. First, we click on Tasks on the left-hand side My Items menu. Here, we go to the calendar view. Now we see different colors indicating different status of the tasks. Red color indicates delayed, rejected or cancelled tasks. The bright green color indicates the task that was realized in time. The brown color indicates the task that was realized but after the deadline. The orange color indicates task in progress, and the lighter blue color indicates the future task that hasn't been started yet. Also, you can see conclusions if you use Thomas Meeting in your calendar view of tasks. Now, we go to the list view. Indicators in list view are a bit different. This indicates open tasks. That means that there has been no report yet about the task. The exclamation mark indicates delayed task. Task wasn't 100% realized when the deadline passed. The blue check mark indicates the finished task with 100% realization. The green check mark indicates that the task was confirmed by the manager, and this wheel indicates that the task is still in progress. Now, also we have different colors indicating the deadlines. The red color for delayed, the green color with a red line for tasks that were finished but after the deadline, the orange colors for tasks in progress, and the colors with a full green color that were finished on time. We can also filter the list of tasks using fields of status, name, and responsible, and also the deadline, ascending or descending. We can see the detailed view of each task if we click on the blue shaded title. So we can see the task info, the project, associated project, responsible, name, and so on. If we go back, we can go to My Tasks. Here we see only tasks that are connected to us. Creating a new task is easy in TOMAS.DSE. We just go to the left-hand side of the screen and click on the big green button to create tasks. Here, a new window opens and we fill in the mandatory items: the start date, the deadline, the name, responsible, and also relevant projects to the tasks. We can also add as many attachments as we like. When we would like to report about specific tasks, we go back to Tasks and select List View. Then we select this icon on the left-hand side, and a new window to create report opens, and here we fill in the mandatory details and we add attachments that contains report. Searching the task was also done easy in TOMAS.DM. We can use basic search using this filters above the list, but we can also use the advanced search. So we can search according to meeting type, business unit, deadline, or who created the tasks. Now, at the end of the tasks presentation, I will show you how you can edit your profile settings. And select My Profile. Here you can change your name and your email. Having a relevant email is very important because You will be informed on this email when you receive a task, 2 days before the deadline, when the report is submitted, and every day after the deadline has passed. Now we can move on to the projects. Projects are clusters of different tasks with same end goal. In projects, we can see tasks and their realization on a timeline. Tasks have to be done consequently and not simultaneously when you are working on a project. If one task is delayed, this shifts realization time for the whole project. Because tasks are clustered in a project, you can see estimated time of completion of the whole project if you click on the project on the left-hand side menu of My Items. Here you can see project in a calendar view with percent of realization, and with these arrows you can move to different times like weeks or months. Here we click on this arrow before the project. We see all the tasks associated with the project and their percent of realization. And in the top bar we see the percent of realization of the whole project. If we click on a project detail window opens, and here we see a more detailed breakdown of all tasks, the deadlines, responsibles. We can also see the status of the tasks. And here, if the total hours and total expenditure is entered, we can also monitor these parameters. If we click on the title of the task info window opens. If we are administrator, we can also edit tasks using these symbols in the project info window. If we go back to the project, we can also simply create new project, as we have done with the task by clicking on green button to create project. Here, a new window opens and we fill in mandatory items and then we click on Save.